What's happened?
Oh!
And here we have Never Mind the Bollox Court here, down here at Clydebank on Christmas Eve on the 24th of December 2025. And we note that it is 76 years since the Stone of Destiny was removed by 4 Scottish prominent nationalists, Ian Hamilton, Gavin Vernon, Kay Matheson and Alan Stewart. And they did remove that stone from Westminster Abbey and it was brought back to Scotland. It was a fake stone that was put back a few months later up at Arbroath Abbey. And we know fine well that the stone was in John Rollo's factory up at Bonnybridge. So here at our Christmas Eve Bollox Court, we're saying vote reform, secure our borders. We're saying that migrants are adored and pensioners are ignored. We are saying send them back, deport all illegal migrants. We are calling for the remigration process. We're also saying to protect all races, nations and ethnicities. As well as that, we've got the Bothwell Bridge was built by white people, and then we also have slogans on the back of the banners that's worth a mention. Today here at the Christmas Eve Bollox Court, Scots say no to war for Israel. Diversity is our strength while our children are murdered. Great replacement equals white genocide. Sentencing diet, Paul Connor of the Giant Slayers. My lord, some time ago, this appeared at the Bollox Court. And we were having a wee sing-song that day, my lord. We were having a sing-song. And he made himself out to be gooder than us. Now, he did appear before Sheriff McKenna, my lord, and he was found guilty. So this is the sentencing diet today, my lord. And I'd just like to read out a victim statement, my lord.
Carry on.
Well, we were all doing our Bollox song, my lord. And then Paul Connor came along and he started singing better than us. It's just not fair.
I'm going for a coffee.
So that's the victim statement, my lord.
Okay.
It's,
now, taking things into consideration,
yes, my lord.
and the fact that it was really gooder than yous.
Yes, my lord.
It was gooder than yous.
There wasn't any doubt in our minds.
We can't have people gooder than employees of the Bollox Court.
Yes, my lord.
So, sentencing him, I sentence him to in the centre of the Bollox Court within the next 15 minutes. Otherwise,
you do have, according to the Bollox Court rules, you have leave to appeal. You have leave to appeal.
Well, can we do it on a slightly warmer day?
Yes. Yes, okay, we'll do it on a warmer day. That's a great...
they can't reconvene another day.
No.
It has to be now, or forever.
The sheriff has decided that it's getting down today.
He's got rabbit.
The sheriff's phone.
There'll be no more good
Sheriff Billy Bollox is foaming at the mouth.
You've unleashed a monster.
He's hopping up and down on the Bollox bench like Yosemite Sam, my lord. Guilty, the guilty.
Guilty as charged.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Meanwhile, other groups do not rely on the state. They never expected the state to protect them. They rely on themselves. Look around you. Pakistanis in Britain, Somalis in Sweden, Turks in Germany. They organize as clans, extended families, networks. They use loyalty, marriage, money, and religion to build parallel systems of power. They protect their own. They promote their own. They advance their own
Here we are
interests.
at this Clydebank Bollox Court outreach, and today we're giving out the right minority leaflet, which will be running out and we'll get a different leaflet in. This year's been a very, very busy year for the Bollox Court because we've had to deal with aggressive people, we've had to deal with police, we've had to deal with the anti-social behaviour team. We've had to deal with having to be moved off our bandstand onto the trees, then onto the trees behind me to my right. And we came through because we started hanging the banners on the shopping trolleys down here at Clydebank. And we've also took the radical banners on tour to various locations in Scotland, at which we will continue to do so, and raise awareness how we need to organise ourselves for the coming period, how we need to advocate for peaceful protest all the time and don't have any truck with anybody that's for example under the influence. Give them a wide berth, especially at these hotel protests. Know who you're standing beside and keep it peaceful at all times. If anybody was following the advice from that Nazi Richard McFarlane, then my advice is keep it peaceful at all times. Be polite to the police at all times. I'm not going to comment on the other things that's going on outside the hotels, because this is just an example of communities taking actions into their own hands. What I would say is that you have to keep it safe and be careful what you're saying. Be very careful. There is no free speech. Right, that'll do fine.
We didn't stop there. We bought another house. We moved closer to one another and began to rebuild something that had been lost in modern society: real community. Families began to cooperate. Men started businesses together, and we became a positive presence in the local area. We repaired, restored, and contributed. Instead of withdrawing from society, we showed what can be achieved when people with shared values take responsibility. We are building infrastructure, social, cultural, and economic, from the ground up. Not waiting for the state to act, but proving that free Europeans can still build, still organize, still create something beautiful amid the ruins of a collapsing order.
The entire establishment is anti-white. We do not suffer from being white. In fact, it's wonderful to be white. We won't tolerate anti-whites trying to label us as mentally ill for simply being who we are. Be proud of who you are. Be proud.
Case calling William Wallace.
Louder!
Case calling William
I
Wallace.
can't hear you!
It's not Santa Claus, come on.
Hey.
Case calling William Wallace.
Right, Wallace to the court. Calling William Wallace. Sit down, Wallace. Stop being a fool.
Yes, my lord.
You're not a jester, sir. Right, what's the case today? What was it? Littering, was it? Reminds me.
Yes, I've been charged. If you hold it up nice and straight, please. So,
But you're not charging yourself.
according to this charge sheet, my lord, I've been charged with hanging radical banners to the bandstand here at Clydebank in defiance of Western Bartonshire Council's
Who's he?
woke clique. that we witnessed at the council offices.
Okay, who's Western Bartonshire Council? Who's he? Who is this
Corporation
gentleman?
that claim ownership of this.
Corporation? So a corporation's a dead thing. It can't speak. It's a dead thing.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
But
Who,
anyway,
who's the
allegation
man
is
making
that
the claim?
The allegation, Sheriff, is that it was me that done this. And I'm saying that it was me, but it wasn't me sort of thing. Because I've usually go, Big Bob Billy comes, but Billy's not been able to make it today. So I've had to hang all these banners up on behalf of Billy. Because Billy said he was in charge today.
And Mr. Mr. Scooby-Doo?
Well, as far as I know, my lord, Scooby-Doo's done a runner. He was last seen in the Falkirk area. And he's took up with the Pink Panther, my lord.
Jewel thievery, is it?
I think he's fallen in love, my lord. Scooby and the Pink Panther seem to have struck it off.
Oh, they have they?
Yeah, so I haven't seen him.
There has been some rumour that the Pink Panther is now pregnant and they're looking for a what do you call it?
Yes.
They're looking for a manger.
They were looking for digs, but they couldn't get in.
They're looking for a...
Clydebank Hotel was full of illegal immigrants.
So
they couldn't get digs in there.
So the hotels are all full and they're going to have to sleep in their stable.
Well, I think Scooby himself for a bus stop. They've still got bus stops up that way as far as I know, my lord. Here we are today at Clydebank. It's been very, very brisk. A lot of people have been going by to take photos. And if it's possible to take a photograph in an aggressive fashion, somebody actually did it and I didn't get the video clip of it. Just come right up, took a photo of the front and then walked away again. And I'm sure that picture will appear in the Clydebank Post in the coming period.
The Communist Post, you mean?
So Bollox Court this year's had a very, very busy time, my lord. Bollox. Because we started off the year as we're ending the year, where we've got our full banner parade out on the bandstand. And we've also incorporated the banners onto the shopping trolleys and also onto the shrubbery at the side, using the environment as our ally. And the whole idea of Bollox Court is to prepare people for getting into the real court, first of all, because it gets people less anxious because they're desensitised to speaking. The other reason is to outreach for people at Clydebank. The Uni Party here in Clydebank are actually bleeding to death.
Not quickly enough, sir.
They're bleeding to death. I mean, they're just not going to do well. Reform's going to be a juggernaut and it's going to sweep them to the side. We're encouraging people down here in Clydebank to vote Reform. We're encouraging people down here in Clydebank to have a listen to Mark Collett on Telegram and Laura Towler. These people are future Prime Ministers of the United Kingdom.
Well, I hope
and we have to prick their ears up and listen to what they have to say. So I'd like to plead not guilty to the charge of littering, my lord. I enter a plea of not guilty.
Well, okay, I'm just going to show the court the evidence of your littering, Mike Farland.
Yes, my lord.
You see the litter there? The general public can see the litter. This is what you're paying your council tax for. Yes, exactly. You're paying it for nothing because you get nothing for it except a shower of criminals representing you on a nice, expensive package.
Good morning, welcome to the Nevermind Bollox Court here at Clydebank. Can we come in?
You can. Have you committed any crimes that we can try you for today, sir? We're all about the business here. We're all about the business here. It's all business, court business. We call it court business for a reason, because we all make fortunes out of your misery.
Happy chappy, so I admit you get much out of me.
listen,
You won't be a happy chappy when you get called to court, sir, for the non-payment of council tax, which is actually...
Right. I don't know if we're going to be able to go anywhere with that.
Man, I'm supposed to say guilty and all that.
So, you're guilty?
Not robbing me, and I'm saying you're guilty. Well, because like, was I supposed to, like, because I said honour to the court, and then Jim was reading out. Was he just playing the judge as usual? Because I don't
Jim
know.
was playing at prosecution.
Right, so is that?
Never mind the Bollox court. Because Humza thinks that Scotland is too white, we must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children. Secure our borders. And here we are for never mind the Bollox court here at Clydebank bandstand at 3 Queen Square. Deport all illegal migrants. patrioticalternative.org.uk.
I'm gonna fucking fall over that.
let's go.
Don't pay council tax. Bollocks. Deport, not support. I'll edit you out, missus. Do you want a wee leaflet?
Begins with organization, not just political parties, but communities. Not just conferences, but neighborhoods, networks, families. It begins with loyalty to your kin, to your friends, to those who share your values and your struggle.
They want us to shut up. They want to deny us a voice. They want to control our social media under threat of persecution. They would like to lock us in our homes. Well, we will not shut up.
Think of the monasteries in the so-called Dark Ages. When Rome fell, it was the monasteries that preserved learning, culture, faith. They did not need to rule an empire. They simply endured. And because they endured, they laid the foundation for the Europe that would rise again centuries later. Think of the monasteries in the so-called Dark Ages. When Rome fell, it was the monasteries that preserved learning, culture, faith. They did not need to rule an empire. They simply endured. And because they endured, they laid the foundation for the Europe that would rise again centuries later. Begins with organization. Not just political parties, but communities. Not just conferences, but neighborhoods, networks, families. It begins with loyalty to your kin, to your friends, to those who share your values and your struggle. The lights, the slogans, the televised debates. It's entertainment dressed up as politics. A stage play that distracts the people while their country is quietly taken from them. And what is the script of this play? It is the ideology of global liberalism, of anti-whiteism, of the total destruction of Western civilization.